Well, I want to thank Senator Ernst for putting this CODEL together. I want to thank all of my colleagues for joining. And what we shared on this trip, it was moving, it was emotional, and it is urgent. The need is urgent, and I'm grateful that we were able to go this weekend and all of us passing on these messages, because this bipartisan visit is proof that the United States stands united in our support of Ukraine and the Ukrainian people. Like my colleague said, in Poland, we visited a refugee center where displaced Ukrainians were seeking shelter and refuge from Vladimir Putin's brutality. A shopping center set up with cots and food and everything you could imagine, mostly filled with women, children, because the men were at home fighting. These women and children, they fled their homes. They left everything behind, the lives they had built. And I have to say that the heroism of the Ukrainians is truly inspiring. And like my colleagues have also said, throughout the trip, we had the privilege of meeting our United States forces. First, to thank them for their incredible service and their bravery and their courage. Then to receive briefings from commanders on the situation on the ground in Ukraine and their readiness as part of NATO. And again, to see how that security assistance and training that NATO is providing to the Ukrainians. Our military's mission is to assure and deter, and I am proud of our servicemen and women. All of us had the honor of meeting servicemen and women from our states, and I had the honor of meeting and personally thanking Nevadans who were there thousands and thousands of miles from the battle-born state. They're not only the best of Nevada, they're the best of all of our states, and they are the best in our country. And I know I can speak for my colleagues when I say what I saw on the ground in Poland and Germany made me proud of our actions to hold Ukraine and Putin accountable, but we must do more, and we must do it now. We've rallied our international allies to help defend democracy. We've provided those billions of dollars in security and humanitarian assistance to Ukraine. It needs to move swiftly. And we are continuing to put a chokehold on Russia's economy through the toughest sanctions in history. And as my colleagues have said, we must continue to do more to help Ukrainian people defend their sovereign nation and defend democracy. Nothing could be more important. And so the trip underscored for me the actions we can and we should be taking to be sure the Ukrainian people have every bit of support they need: humanitarian aid, military aid, the training and the resources that they need to defeat Vladimir Putin, to defeat Russia's brutal and inhumane invasion of a sovereign and democratic country. We can accept nothing less.
Well, this week